Plan how? Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one. Risky. I got the $20 cents. You?
25.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Well, sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's great. Promise. Look at it. Cut off.
Good, MP.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hornets. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And checking out Milwaukee, a game and a half out.
And I think for the Bucks, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later.
You said no?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna boost it. I ain't gonna tell you again.
Huh?
No,
Oh.
I ain't gonna tell you again. Yeah, everybody and their mother in this bitch. ball gonna be there?
They can start to break out of that pack.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knueppel. Bridges out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. You remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Taking a look at Milwaukee. While this is just game 2 of the NBA Cup, however, their backs are already against the wall.
Well, you think about it, it's just game 2 of 4 in the group stage, okay? But if you come out 0-2, then it makes it really hard to advance.
And now, checking out how the Hornets are doing. This is their second game of the NBA Cup after starting out group play with a win.
Yeah, and it's important to try and go 4-0 in the group stage in order to make the knockout round. We've seen multiple 3-1 teams fail to qualify.
Now Bridges, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner to the left side wing. Shot from the top of the key, and it's Giannis missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
MP outside. Back to Bridges. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep, Giannis. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Knueppel, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. It's tipped. Anthony with it, defended by Knueppel, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. The drive-by ball, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Harris outside. Pass to Kuzma, fires for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Hornets. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Cole Anthony. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in, and Josh Green subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Hornets leading by 4. Green left side. Pass to MP. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Left side, Turner. Now here's Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Ball from long range. MP kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Turner, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Ball feeling it out a bit. MP against Kuzma. Here's Green. MP, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
MP has been leading the charge for the Hornets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from to the Hornets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Trey Mann is out there with James. Then it's Green. Then it's MP. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Portis. And the 3 ball is good. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
MP, no good. The Bucks trail. Out left of the wing. Here's Rollins. Defended by Mann. Portis sets the pick for Porter. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Rollins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Diabate. On the wing, Green. To the inside. MP rattling the rim.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Harris is checked in for Kevin Porter. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Now, here's Ball. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Green against Kuzma. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
There's Ball with the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their point. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by MP. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bucks making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Hornets with the lead. MP with a screen on Anthony. Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps his team spacing.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. MP, no good. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer. Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Giannis with it, defended by Kneppel from the corner, and it's MP with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Sharp. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on play. He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Out to Anthony. Pass to Harris, and here is Turner. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Turner's got 10 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
In the corner, it's MP. The 3 is pure from MP.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Anthony with the second effort. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
When I look at Milwaukee, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Harris is out there with Anthony, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Bucks. Now Anthony, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, off target from 3-point range. Ball against Anthony. Ball, the pass to MP. Pass to Turner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Turner's got 12 in the game.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Turner against MP. And MP throws it down. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Harris outside. Here's Giannis. And they call a foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's Knipple. He has yet to score. Bridges for 3. Giannis with some nice D. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to MP. A 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Turner with the screen on Bridges. And at the top of the key, Turner. And the rejection by MP. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Now, here's Ball. A 3 from MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Back to Giannis. To the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in. And Josh Green subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Harris outside. Inside, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Here's Harris. To the basket by Charlotte. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the 3. On the wing, man. Outside, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Hornets.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Porter's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bucks leading by 3. Anthony looking it over. Turner with a screen on Ball. Anthony kicks to Portis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled in knocking it down off the catch, too.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Portis, the pass to Turner. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Green. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Green spends most of his time working off the ball, which means he's always ready to catch and fire.
Anthony's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one misses for Anthony. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. And quarter strong.
And you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got MP. Trey Mann is out there with Green. And it's Salon in at the small forward. Now MP. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Mann passes to MP. MP going to work inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Mann passes to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by MP. And Portis throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in for Green. And that one, good. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Calm and composed under pressure. Mann is used to having to fight off contact to score the basketball.
And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Salon. Now MP. Defended by Portis. And that one's good. MP.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Kuzma left side. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Mann with it, guarded by Porter. Mann passes to MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Kuzma, that's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Gary Harris comes in for Kevin Porter. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Al. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Outside Kuzma. Anthony Crane from outside.
Just like his dad, Cole Anthony coming through when the game is tight.
Hornets trail by 3. Now MP 11 feet away. And Harris will pull it down. Anthony with it, defended by Kneppel. Antetokounmpo, a huge two-handed slam.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Now MP, Turner with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Wide open. It's in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by MP. Outside Harris. Now Antetokounmpo. Bridges with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional.
Highlight reels took them out of the Kumbo. My goodness.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Does not go in, and he commits the intentional foul. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead, and so they foul intentionally. Second personal foul. Second team foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. 2 shots. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
MP misses the three. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now